Hello guys, welcome back again. I hope you are all doing well and same here too. So let's start with new topic with new energy. Okay. So last video we have already discussed about one communication junction that is found only in plant cells, that is plasmodesmata. Now we will be talking about communication junction that will be found in animal cell and we call it as gap junctions. Okay, so you need to write down this specific things that three type of junction can be found. First one is communication junction, second one is anchoring junction, third one is occluding junctions. After that we will also discuss about uh, these two junctions too. Okay, so first of all we will complete the communication junctions. Okay, now after studying plasmodesmata, let's see what's the gap junction, how they work, and what's the meaning of junction. Okay, so let's see. First of all, what's the basic definition of communication junctions? They mediate the chemical or electrical signal between adjacent cells, or you can say neighboring cells. So they will give a passage to the neighboring cell for their transporting ions, molecules, or inorganic molecules. Okay, so that is communication junctions. Now the question arises, what's the meaning of gap junction? Okay, because one kind of junctions that is found in plant cell, that is plasmodesmata, and I have already told you that they both gap or plasmodesmata, their structure is totally different, but their function is closely related to each other. Okay, let's see what is the gap junctions. Okay, this is the structure of gap junction. Let me Okay, this is the structure of your gap junction. As you can see, this is the cytoplasm of cell A, here the cell A, and cell A plasma membrane here, and lower side this is the cell B, and this is the cytoplasma B. Okay, the cytoplasma of B cell. So here the structure, here your cell A plasma membrane, and here the cell B plasma membrane. In the middle your gap junction can be seen here. Okay, this is the gap junction, and it is made up of 6 transmembrane protein, and this protein can be called as connexin proteins. Okay, as you can count here, 3 or 3. Okay, so 6 transmembrane protein will be functional as gap junctions. Now what they work, so they will be providing a passage, a safely passage for transporting the ions and small inorganic molecules from here to here. Okay, from cytoplasm A to cytoplasm B, and reverse thing can also be happen from cytoplasm B to cytoplasm A. Okay, now why they are created? Because the enhancing the strength of your signal, or signal can be, it can be electrical or it can be chemical. Okay, so they give the enhancing, they will not diffuse your signal here and there, they will provide a basic or safe passage for your transporting molecules. Okay, so this is the gap junction, and you can see here this is the double lipid membrane layer of plasma of cell A, then this is the double lipid membrane of cell B. Okay, in the middle of connecting your cytoplasma, gap junction will be there. Okay, so as you can see, and it is made up of 6 transmembrane protein, and this protein can be called as connexin. Okay, as you can see, this is interlinking the cytoplasma of cell A to cytoplasma B. Okay, now I have already told you that because it is enhancing the strength of your signal, or your signal can be electrical or it can be chemical. So let's take a look how does it look when it is closed, and how does it look when it is open. As you can see here, when your 6 connexin proteins are totally closed and nothing is happening between the cytoplasm of neighboring cell, then this structure will be presenting here. Now this is representing that nothing is happening between the cytoplasma of neighboring cells, while this is providing you the idea of your transportation is going on between the gap junction, and this pore is called as connexon. Okay, when your gap junction is open, then there will be a pore like structure. Okay, and this structure will be called as connexon. Okay, now this is representing your something is transporting is going on between the cytoplasma of cell A and cell B. Okay, like this is the plasma membrane of cell A and this is the plasma membrane of cell B, and here some molecules. So here your gap junction. So so with the help of gap junctions, this molecule will directly transported from here to here. So this work will be provided by the gap junction. Okay, now let's see. We have already seen the structure when your connexon is closed or when your connexon is open. So we have already seen the structure when your gap junction is closed and when your gap junction is functional or open. Okay, now let's see some basic points. What is the basic point? Gap junction made up of 6 connection protein, and that is your transmembrane protein, because they are embedded between your neighboring cells plasma membrane. Okay, that's why we are calling them transmembrane protein. Now one thing is important here. Gap junction, if they are founding in invertebrate, we can call it annexin. Okay, some special point you can note down in your notebook, like this: direct connection between cytoplasm of adjacent or neighboring cells. We have already discussed this. The couples gap junction couples the neighboring cells both, likewise electrically or metabolically. It's mean your electrical signal can be transported here, as well as your metabolically product too. Okay, now let's see what is electrically means, or what is metabolically means. In the electrically signal, your nervous system signal will be counting. Okay, as well as your heart muscle cell signals will be counting here too. In the metabolically signals, some intracellular signals or products will be counting here, like CMP and calcium ion. Okay, so if you talk about neuron system or nervous system, so some kind of signal, some kind of electrical signal will be transporting with the help of gap junctions. Now this transporting or transfusion, or you can say transmission, so as you can see, this nervous transmission will be maximizing their enhanced capacity. Okay, now so with the help of gap junction, your electrical transmission will be at the higher rate. Okay, because it will enhance their strength. Okay, because it will not diffuse your electrical signal here and there. Okay, as this things also works in metabolically signal, like intracellular signal as CMP and calciums too. So this thing is all about gap junctions. Let's see the again structure. What is the structure? This is your structure. This is the gap junction structure. As you can see, this is the cell A plasma membrane and this is the cell B plasma membrane, and this is the gap junction, and 6 connection protein can be counting here: 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, and it is interlinking the cytoplasm of A cell and B cell. So this the function will be provided by the gap junctions, and I have already discussed this thing, that gap junction and plasmodesmata work, their function is totally same. Okay, but their structure is totally different. Okay, one gap junction will be founding in animal cells, while your plasmodesmata will be founding in plant cells. So this thing all about your communication junctions. Okay, I hope guys you will get it, and if you have any doubt, then I will tell you that go and watch the video again. We will be meeting in the next video with another kind of topic, okay, with another topic. So thanks, meeting in the next video. Thanks.